Hello everyone, this is Orlando from A Collector's Dream. And today I want to show you some more of these small sets that I have. I have an entire box of these things. I have a bunch. I have so many of these small sets in here. So I want to just pull some of these out, share some of these with you. Got some Tiffany sets down here, some traded sets, some rookies and some other stuff. So let's take a look at some of these things here real quick. So you guys have asked to look at some of the food issues. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at some of these food issue cards here. And we'll start off with these Jimmy Dean sausage. And these are from 91. So I guess, yeah, that's number one. So we're going backwards in the list here. So that's the Doc Gooden. Yeah, that's the Doc Gooden. We'll take a good look close up here. These. There's the Nolan Ryan. Now these don't have the logos. Kevin Moss was a big star back then. These are not, even though it has MLB, but it doesn't really have the teams. See. But really nice cards. Tough to get good grades on these because of these borders. But these are right out of the pack. There's the Jose Canseco. There's a Roger Clemens. These are cards you don't see very often. They're not too expensive, but there's Ricky Henderson. These are all full of stars. Craig Biggio. There's Cal Ripken. Just cards you don't see every single day. Dave Justice, Kevin Mitchell, George Brett. There's a nice Kirby Puckett there. Jimmy Dean, Barry Larkin. That's a nice Frank Thomas. Now that's a second-year Frank Thomas, or a rookie Frank Thomas. No, it's second-year Frank Thomas. It's a 91. But you can see there, second-year Frank Thomas, Sandy Alomar Jr., Gary Sheffield, Ryan Sandberg, Darryl Strawberry, some really, really big names here. There's Barry Bonds. Really, really nice cards. Cards you don't see every day. And there's the beautiful Griffey card. Second year Griffey. And the Jimmy Dean. Great pose for Griffey there. And then Will Clark is the number one card in that particular set. So that's the Jimmy Dean cards. Let's see what else we can pull out of there. Share with you. Put these back in there real nice and neat. Keep these all nice and neat in the little packs. So that's the Jimmy Dean sausage. Let's take a look at, let's see what we got here. How about this? How about this Pepsi? How about this Pepsi? Let's take a look at these Pepsi cards here. So again, these are food items. So this is from 91 Superstars. And there's the Doc Gooden. There's the Ryan Sandberg. I just love that logo with the Pepsi there. Ryan Sandberg, Dave Steve, Jose Rijo. There's the Roger Clemens. Nice Roger Clemens. There's the Barry Bonds. That's a nice card. Then you got the Cal Ripken in there. Dave Justice. Skip one over there. Cecil Fielder. Big home run hitter back in the day. And these are called the 1991 Superstars, a flavor of baseball. Look at that Mattingly. Look at the muscles on Mattingly. Great, great swing. Ozzie Smith. Kirby Puckett. Bobby Bonilla. Again, just some stars of the day. And there's Canseco again. One of the biggest stars during those days. So that is the, again, a 1991. And that's the 1991 Pepsi Superstars. So let's see, let's pull out another one of these little sets here. see what we got. Let's see. Well, this one I'm not going to open. This is the Mootown Snackers. It's completely sealed. So, oops, so I'm not opening it up yet. You can see it's completely sealed. And that's the Mootown Snackers Signature Series. And again, they look pretty similar in backgrounds how they make them in the Jimmy Dean's and stuff. So, but I won't open that one up there. Let's take a look at this Post, another Post cereal. And that's the 1991 Collector Series. So let's take a look at 91. There's Griffey. And Griffey, I think, is a number 1. Yeah, no, he's not, number 11. I guess these are out of order. There's the number 1. We'll put Griffey back in his spot there. There's Griffey. Justice is card number 1. And you got McGuire. Got Will Clark. Again, that has the Post cereal up there in the back. They all have kind of like an autograph, you know. There's the Canseco. There's the Vince Coleman. Sandy Alomar Jr. A lot of stars in this. They're not expensive at all, but they're cards that you don't see very often. Like Tony Gwynn, there's a nice Roger Clemens there. Chris Sable with the glasses. Let's see what we got here. Let's put this back in order here. So the Griffey's number 11 and number 12. Okay, so we got Bobby Bonilla, got Gary Sheffield, Ryan Sandberg, nice Nolan Ryan there, Barry Larkin. These are really difficult to get in great condition because you see they're mostly all off-centered and with that yellow border and the blue in the back. But there's a Cal Ripken, Jim Abbott. That's a nice Barry Bonds. Young Barry Bonds, Mark Grace, Cecil Fielder, Kevin Mitchell, Todd Zeal. There's a George Brett. Like he's in pain there. Nice Ricky Henderson, 1991 Henderson. Another Kirby. And there's the Don Mattingly. And Kevin Moss, who was the rookie star back in the day, but never really panned out into being anything. So that's the Post cereal. Let's see what else we got over here that I can pull out here. Well, we got the Toys R Us. Got the Toys R Us. Go ahead and leave this there. I'm not going to go through all of these. These are pretty cool. These were pretty big at the time, these Dunruss little puzzles and highlight cards. These were the rookies back in the day. This was another one that was a big one back in the day. It's the 86 rookies. I think this may still be sealed, but you got the 86 puzzle. I got a couple of these here. I'm gonna go through all of those. Oh, here we go. We'll go through this. This is the let's see. Can't tell what that is. It's an upper deck. Oh, these are just the hologram sets, so we're going to just kind of, these are tough to see, so I'm not really going to go through these. They're real tough to even get a good look at what they look like. Because the holograms back in the day were not that great. So you really couldn't get a good look at, see how they were. There's a couple little mini sets here. This is the Hot Rookies set from Score. You got Frank Thomas, Dave Justice. These are all rookies. Al Morris, Jeff Conine, Sandy Alomar Jr., Ray Lansford, Steve Decker, Juan Vaughn, and Jose Offerman. Best one there is the Frank Thomas. And these are, I'm trying to find the date on these. They don't really have the dates on them, but I'm assuming they're probably from 1990, 91, somewhere around that era. So let's see what else we got here that we can take a good look at. I think we're gonna look at, let's see here. These are pretty cool. These are the rub downs. These are the rub downs. See how they are? You peel them off and you rub them down. They're kind of like little tattoo things. We'll take a look at this set real quick. This is the instruction sheet, and this is all the players. So it's kind of got really, you got Reggie, you got a lot of different players in there, but they're pretty much like rub downs. You got a lot of different kind of guys there. So I'm not going to go through this whole thing. It's kind of a little tough to handle those little things. Sets kind of fall apart here. So let's see what else. Let's go through. I mean, you know, they made some that were. Here's the Kmart. That's a pretty cool set too. Kmart, and that's got a lot of the really Hall of Fame. It's got a lot of. You've seen these before. It's got the. It's their 20th anniversary, and they've just got all Hall of Famers. That's what it's got. I'm gonna go through this. Well, mostly Hall of Famers, but it's just got the actual cards on there of these players. So it's pretty good, pretty cool stuff back in the day. These are from 1982. And they also created some, a little set, which is this little classic miniatures. And they're little cards. You can see these. I don't know if you've ever seen some of these, but yeah, these are like the little mini cards. Little mini cards. And you can see that the size of the cards a lot smaller. So this is the little mini set, classic miniatures. It's the complete set, but mini. So kind of cool. I don't know if you've ever seen those before. They're like little tiny little cards. Here's the bread. That's Sarah Hagen, all backwards and stuff, but that's it. It's basically a Fleer little mini set from Fleer. And you can see they look just like the Fleer cards, but they're little tiny cards. They're the minis. I don't know if you've ever seen these little minis, but here they are. They're little tiny little box. I mean, how small is the box? I'll show you. Here's the here's an 86 Tiffany traded. And look at this. It's just a little mini cards. So what else I'm going to show you? Let's see one more and then we'll move on. This is one of these sets from the 80s that's really one of my favorites, and one of the sets you don't really see at all. It's a non-licensed set. It's done by Broder. Broder was a photographer that did photographs and decided to do a set of cards. And I don't think that these were actually distributed any way other than just as samples, because I got these when I was a dealer as some samples to kind of to buy them. I don't know how they produced or how they distributed them, but I do think that they're beautiful photographs, beautiful cards, and they remind me of the Topps Super, the 69 Topps Super. Similar back, very same kind of paper, a photograph with a hard card stock, and you can see what they look like. Beautiful photos, and they're numbered 1/250, and they're done by Rob Broder, and he was a photographer. But what I like about these is the photos are awesome. I mean, there's Canseco, there's a Doc Gooden there, there's Strawberry, Kirby Puckett. These are from 1986. I think they're 86, yeah, pretty sure. Ryan Sandberg, Cal Ripken. Photos that you don't see in cards, because these were taken by Rob Broder and they are exclusive to him. So none of these photos you're going to see are going to be in any other cards. And it's a great picture of Mattingly there. Again, they remind me of the 69 Supers, which are really tough to come by. Here's another Don Mattingly. So Ricky Henderson, the Yankees. There's Dale Murphy. Beautiful photos, though. I really like these cards. You don't just see them very often. There's Ryan Sandberg, Vince Coleman, Dwight Gooden. There's another Vince Coleman. A lot of duplicates, you know, for player-wise. There's 50 cards in the set, but they're just great pictures. Glenn Davis, Pete Incaviglia. Pictures you don't see in other cards, and really beautiful pictures of, there's Ryan Sandberg. There's another Darryl Strawberry. Of all of the stars of the day, there's Ozzie, Tim Raines, and that's an awesome Barry Bonds card. You don't see that one very often. And that is a really like a rookie card or a second year card of Barry Bonds with the old Pirates and the cap, pillbox cap. There's Roger Clemens there. Don't know what stadium that is, but nice Roger Clemens. Corey Snyder. You got Pete Rose. He was still playing back then. Another Don Mattingly. There's Wade Boggs. Great photograph of Boggs there. So I just wanted to share some of these. I just thought that these were some cool cards that you may not have seen. And again, they're just kind of like the 69 Supers. And the 69 Supers, at one time, they were available real cheap. Nobody really wanted them. And now they've become super expensive. And it's a great photo. And these, I don't know, too much about these other than that they're done by that photographer. And there's Eric Davis. There's another Pete Rose. Robin Yount. So I don't know how many of these are out there. There's Tom Seaver. You don't see too many Tom Seaver, nice Tom Seaver cards like that. So I don't know how many are out there, but they're cards you just don't see very often. Pedro Guerrero, Tim Raines, and the last one is Pete Incaviglia. So that's about it for now, guys. Just wanted to share some of these little oddball sets that I have here. I got a whole bunch more. And I've shared some of these before, and some of them I'll share at another time, but just got tons of them over here. A lot of different, there's some Tiffany sets here. There's a complete Tiffany, and a few other sets from the update sets. So that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate you guys watching my videos, liking and subscribing, and just leave me some comments. I really like to see the comments. Here's some of the rookies. Yeah, I'm not gonna open all these up, but one day I'll share all these with you guys. So thanks again for watching. Orlando from a Collector's Dream, and I'll catch you on the next one.